So welcome everybody. It's another great evening to discuss about how to make money right from the comfort of your home. All right. We're here to discuss how to escape poverty, how to meet up with your day-to-day expenses, how to pay your bills, how to be somebody who can create a happy family. All right. Money does not solve every problem, but money can unlock a lot of financial blessings. Money can help you become more of who you are. So if you see the screen on your screen, the people on your screen, the smiles on your screen, I want you to know that this is my wish for you every single day, for you to smile, be happy, be excited at the amazing things happening in life. I want you to feel joy, love, and excitement and fun, and be able to go on vacation with your family at any time to wherever is your choice. Now, we know that because of the immense financial pressure on many families, people forget to smile. So I want you to smile wherever you are right now. Just take time to smile for a moment. No matter the financial challenges you're going through, because tonight you're going to discover a way to beat inflation, conquer being broke, and live the life of your dreams. I want to show you a system that does not scam people. A system that has been working for over 4 years and has never scammed anyone. That's what I'm about to show you. You're going to discover a system that is tested and trusted. You're going to discover a system that is safe with a lot of resiliency to keep providing you an avenue to bless yourself and your family. This system continues to innovate itself, but I want you to know that this is a system that you can start small and expand your financial capital. You can start with a little capital and expand it, right? And it's sustainable. So I say it's a scalable and sustainable business model. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start by discussing your first enemy, which is inflation. Inflation can send a person from being able to eat 3 square meals to being able to afford only one in a day. Inflation can make somebody who used to eat lots of fruits and vegetables to being someone who cannot even afford a balanced diet anymore. Inflation is your number one enemy when it comes to your finances, because year after year, you are spending much more for the same things and your cash flow might not be increasing. So you need to understand that this is insidious. It's happening. People have their income capped, but every year things are getting more and more expensive with the same income. So how can you raise your earning power? How can you grow your financial muscle to be somebody who is, you're able to cope with life expenses? Well, you're not the only one going through this episode. The whole world is going through it. And like I would tell you this, the dollar is also losing value. Everybody wants the dollar. Everybody you give the dollar will want the dollar. But do you know that the dollar is losing value every single year? So this screen is a 100-year graph showing you how the dollar has lost its value. So what you could use $60,000 to buy in 1913, now you need about $1 million, $1.5 million to buy the same thing. The very same thing. That is even with the dollar. So inflation and the high cost of living year on year is a global phenomenon. It doesn't matter if you've jackpot to other countries. You're still going to have to battle inflation in one form or the other. The answer to experiencing financial breakthrough is the blockchain. I want you to listen and understand that the blockchain is your path to experiencing financial breakthrough in a way that you can out-earn and outperform the inflation. All right? So I need you to appreciate this. Inflation can wreck you, but the blockchain can beat and counter that inflation. But what is the blockchain? This is what you need to understand. Forget about all the technical definitions. The blockchain is just the internet of value. So Google, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Those are internet of information. If you go there too many, you just get a lot of information. But if you come to the blockchain, is the internet of value, is the internet of money. There is an internet of money, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to be involved in that internet of money. You cannot afford to be absent from the internet of money. You need to embrace the internet of money because there is money there, an unlimited supply for you and your family. The blockchain is a global phenomenon that is meant to lift anybody who is even a nobody to become anything, even a blockchain billionaire. So we want you to understand that all you need is knowledge of how to maximize this blockchain, and you're going to change your financial story. You don't need any political connection to enjoy this. You don't need to be a member of any secret society. All you need is the knowledge and internet to connect to this value-driven system. Ladies and gentlemen, when we say internet of money, we mean money, real money that you can convert within a few minutes to food on the table, feed your family. Every day, people are taking money from the internet of money and feeding their families. And I want you to be a part of those people. It doesn't matter what your local economy is doing. All that matters is that there's money on the internet of money. Go there, get your portion. Go there and grab your portion. That is the internet of money. But you know what? On the internet of money, there are many scams. Many criminals masquerade and pretend to be solution providers on the internet of money, but in reality, they are just scammers. They are just scammers. They come in on the internet of money. They are not actually on the internet of money. They are on the internet of information, but they pretend to be on the internet of money. They want to just use any means to take your money from you. They use any means to want to take your money from you. That is their goal. Now, these Ponzi schemes, and I want to call them here Ponzi masquerades, they approach you and use psychology to deceive you. So I had a chat with somebody, and the person was telling me that there's a trading system, a trading platform that you send your money to them. And when you send your money to them, they want to do an AI training model for 5 years. And then they will stop. They have already told you that they will stop. They are already giving you an idea that this is a Ponzi scheme. An AI trading model for 5 years, and they will stop and run away with the AI trading model. So they come with different lies. All right. Now, they also tell you this, that, that they have insured your deposits, that you can never lose your capital. They play games on your intelligence. They will come out and tell you, we have insured this money with this platform, with our insurance firm, and your capital is insured. They can even give you a certificate. Go and collect your money now when it collapses. These Ponzi schemes lure people with the temptation of easy money, money for learning nothing, money for doing nothing, become a billionaire without any skill acquired or any value, no knowledge required. So people love this kind of things. The bet Naija idea, people love gambling. So people just say, oh, let's take the risk. Let's take the risk. Listen, you can't keep losing your money every single time to these criminals. You can't keep allowing yourself fall victim to these scammers. You have to come to a point where you say, okay, I think I'm done with these scams, and I want a real system that will generate life-changing, sustainable, long-term income for me. Ladies and gentlemen, say no to Ponzi is something we always tell members of our team. Now, if you want easy money, you keep falling for Ponzi schemes. But if you understand that the secret of life involves you learning a skill and using that skill to generate income for your life, then welcome to this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, say no to Ponzi, stop losing money, stay focused on systems that work. Money is evolving, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to understand that the way money was many years ago is different from the way it is. Money is moving to the blockchain. And this is a global shift. All right. This is a global shift. I need you to understand that. Money is moving from the way you know money to cryptocurrencies, and it is a global shift. So look at what different countries are that own Bitcoin. This is a breakdown. Your country might not be here, Okay, because your country might be behind on this global shift, but I don't want you to be behind on the global shift. Even though your country is behind on the global shift, I don't want you to be behind. I want you to be ahead on this global shift. All right, so look at there, you have the United States of America. The United States is claimed to have about 207,000 BTC. All right, 207,000 BTC. So what that means is they have an equivalent of 20 billion dollars in assets. All right. Now you have China. China has 19 billion. UK has 5 billion. You have Ukraine, because of the war support and all that. Ukraine has some strategic reserves built in. El Salvador has, Finland has, Georgia has. Now, Bhutan is a country that, you know, when I looked at this list, Bhutan was really a country that kind of shocked me, because Bhutan is a country that is really underdeveloped. Yeah, the citizens of the country are all running away to Australia. They just recently got internet. They are among the countries that got internet access last, you know, and some of their major streets, a lot of them, major streets don't even have traffic lights. So you have a country that is backwards in a lot of things, but they have decided that they're going to change their financial story by embracing the blockchain. Because they understand that the blockchain can help you fast track you to become a country that is, you know, wealthy. And so this country has said, okay, let's have a strategic reserve of $1.2 billion. Yes. And as BTC continues to rise over the years, over the decades, they are going to have a strategic reserve that will shock the world. This is a global shift. China got its assets by, you know, seizing some of the assets, you know, from different transactions. UK confiscated some of this BTC, but when they confiscate it, they don't go convert it into fiat currency. They leave it as crypto. All right. Bhutan is also accumulating. El Salvador is accumulating. This is a global shift, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to understand it's global. Year after year, you see more countries increasing their strategic reserves and getting some. Now, I want you to be ahead of your country. You might be in a country that doesn't even understand blockchain. I want you to be ahead of your country by grabbing your own financial reserves. Now, I'm going to show you tonight how you can build your financial reserves using AI technology. But here's what you need to know. Cryptocurrency is money. It's just digital money that has no physical form. But don't be confused. It is real money. That is why these countries are putting money in strategic reserves as Bitcoin. Okay? So it's programmed money on the blockchain. And because it's on the blockchain, you cannot deny any transaction. It is tamper-proof. There is non-repudiation. There's data permanence. All these features make blockchain trustworthy. And so that's why the blockchain is so hot. People want to send money with the blockchain. People prefer to have some of their money on the blockchain. It is a global shift. Countries are building their strategic reserves. In the same way, we also have individuals building their own personal, private family reserves. Your family deserves some BTC. And I speak to you here tonight because I want you to open your mind so that you're not left behind. Holding is one of the qualities of everybody that comes into the crypto space. You have to be a holder or a hodler. What does it mean? It means you know that the market is very, very volatile, and sometimes price can go against you by minus 50%. You don't panic. You know that that's the nature of the market, that later it will bounce back in your favor. So when market goes against you, you hold and relax. This is a skill set very few people understand. So if you're coming into the crypto space, I need to get it from the get-go that market is very volatile. It can go against you, but you hold your position. And when you're holding your position, don't panic. Just look at the person right here. Just relax, because the market is going to bounce back up. Now, the terrain we're going to be operating is the trading environment. So you're going to be trading in the spot market. You're also going to be trading in the futures market. But here's what I want to tell you. And I really, really want you to pay attention to this. Don't be in a hurry to dabble into leveraged market, because the leverage market is like the futures markets, like the forex market. Don't be in a hurry to dabble into those markets. I really want to beg you, all right, avoid leverage markets, because if you're not a skilled trained trader, you will likely lose your funds there. Focus on the spot market. Buy low and sell high. Now, the technology bless you in a unique way that you're going to be able to trade both the spot trading and the futures trading. But please, I want to beg you, when you get started, focus on the spot trading, because that spot trading is a blessing. It's the safest way to trade, and it's where you're going to make a lot of money. So you see a lot of us talking about spot trading a lot, and that is where you're going to make a lot of money. Buy low, sell high. Buy low and sell high. The technology that is going to bless you, feed your family, create cash flow in your life, that technology is called RoyalQ. RoyalQ can feed your family. RoyalQ can bless your family. RoyalQ can help you pay your kids' school fees. RoyalQ can transform your finances. It will be a blessing to you. This is AI strategic reserve accumulation formula developed for your individual use. Welcome to the future. The future is happening now. Many people don't understand that this technology exists. Many people think that, oh no, this is just theory, it's fable talk, it's not real. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real. It's a system that works, and it's AI model for your own strategic reserves. Well, you need to understand that AI is involved in agriculture. So you have precision agriculture, that capability on the blockchain, with AI, right? You can do that. With surveillance, artificial intelligence combined with surveillance is creating massive life-changing results, improving security. AI is also helping the police force and the military to secure environments and provide safety. AI is helping people, to move from one place to the other. So look at this. I love this video every single time. This person is driving. So just imagine you're the one, and the car is taking control, moving you from point A to.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on the bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the... I'm just chilling. Yep.
So absolutely, tech is a new world. You don't want to be left behind. You want to embrace technology and use the blockchain. Q is a super intelligent application, a high-speed application that helps you to make money on the blockchain 24/7. Every day is a potential money-making day on the blockchain. You can literally make money every single day. But remember, there'll be days the market will pump, there'll be days the market will be flat. Whatever it is, we have the algorithm to help you make money every day on the blockchain. So this technology is life-changing. This technology has blessed many families. But we want this technology to penetrate Africa and to help Africa lift itself out of poverty. It doesn't matter what your country is doing. As long as you have the internet, you can begin to bless yourself using RoyalQ. So RoyalQ helps you to counter a lot of the challenges that has involved the trading. Challenges like controlling your emotions with trades, being able to do some basic market analysis, the time required to trade. Some people don't have the time. You can set trades on autopilot if you have good capital. You can just set trades on autopilot and the market will be making money for you. Automatically. You can also decide, okay, I want to take signals myself, but I don't want to over-analyze. So I want to use a system that I don't have to bother about tight stop losses. Most traders sometimes make the big mistake of having tight stop losses. If you have tight stop losses, you're going to be having this headache every single time, hitting losses. RoyalQ helps you and prevents all of that. RoyalQ helps you save your strategy once and use it 1 billion times. You can use it an unlimited number of times. You save how the bot should behave and keep importing it for every trade, and there's constant cash flow. And this bot can handle multiple trades. So I need you to get a full understanding of this slide. This slide is absolutely very important. This is a slide that tells you that you can come confidently to RoyalQ without being afraid of losing your capital. So this is what I mean. Those Ponzi schemes I mentioned earlier, they will always tell you to send your capital to them. They will tell you, send your capital to us. Now, when you send your capital to them, they end up scamming you. They have their target. And so we've kept losing money. What of RoyalQ? RoyalQ always tells you, please don't send your capital to us. We don't want to touch your trading capital. Keep your trading capital in your blockchain bank account. We don't have username and password. We don't have access to that information on your blockchain bank account. We don't have the two-factor authentication on your blockchain bank account. We don't have that and we don't need it. All we need is the cost of the bots. Send us the cost of the bots and gas fee. That's all. Keep your trading capital, whether it's $100, whether it's $1 million, keep it in your blockchain bank account. So this is why if you join RoyalQ, you need to secure your blockchain bank account. Never share your blockchain bank account details over WhatsApp or via email. Never. Choose something that is good enough to secure. You can write it in a physical book, keep it offline, but never take a screenshot and send it to anyone via WhatsApp. Never. Because you could compromise access to your blockchain bank account. So this is the beauty of RoyalQ. Your capital stays here on your blockchain bank account. RoyalQ is here, and you just connect RoyalQ to your bot and give it only 2 privileges: buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. That's all. Withdrawal, impossible. All right. Now, your phone is a TV screen for you to view the trades and just, have a look at the trades and, initiate the trades yourself. All right. So you can trigger the trades. It takes 30 seconds to trigger a trade. A few seconds, click, 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 import it, and you're gone. And then you wake up with money in the bank. So this is what we encourage you to do. All right. We encourage you to activate RoyalQ in your life, keep your capital safe in your exchange, and trade with us. Remember, stop giving your money to platforms. Those platforms will scam you. Give your money and keep it in your blockchain bank account, safe and sound, and use that to trade on your personal, use. Now, a question that people always ask is, how much can I make using the RoyalQ bot? Listen carefully. You can make 10% to 50% every month. Yes, you can make 10% to 50% every month. That is what is possible. Whether the market is going up, down, whatever it is, you can make 10% to 50% every month. Now, we have different trading methods. You can decide you want to do hands-free trading. If you have up to $10,000 or more, you put an autopilot strategy on Bitcoin or Ethereum. All right, stick to Bitcoin or Ethereum for the hands-free method. Just let it run and trade, and you'll be fine. The minimum you'll make is 5% in the worst month, but you're always going to make 10% and above. There'll be months you're going to make 20%, 30%. The market will always fluctuate. There are trades that we take with stop loss. There are people that know when to exit a trade. And there are those who say, oh, I don't want to exit the trade. Most times it bounces back to my favor and I don't have time to analyze. So, hey, I'll tolerate 20% or 30% drop in price and I trade without stop loss. So we have all of these methodologies to choose what's best for you. Now, my goal is to train 10,000 traders. I want to train 10,000 traders who are skilled at using this technology. Yes. And we've started the in-depth training of these traders. And I want you to understand that you can be a part of this. Just get in, begin to use the free trainings, understand how to use price charts, understand candlestick patterns, understand support and resistance, trend analysis, a few powerful indicators, how to use the news, money management, trading psychology, continuous education. Listen, if you get into our system, I can promise you, you're going to keep learning and learning and learning. There's no end to learning. And that is what I want you to embrace, the ability to keep learning, because the knowledge you have will set you apart and will generate real income for you. So remember, I told you the cost of the bot is $120 for 1 year license. Okay, that's super affordable, just like $10 a month. Super affordable for something that is using AI to help you tap money on the blockchain. Super affordable. All right. Then you have your fuel fee. Fuel fee is like a way to help you share profit with RoyalQ. So for every profit you make, RoyalQ will take 20% of the profit and you keep 80% of the profit. Now, that 20% RoyalQ takes, a significant portion of it is used to say thank you to those who trained you. Thank you for training a team of 100 persons. So take this stipend from their trades and they keep blessing you with that. So that's the model, because they know that you need to be trained to be able to trade, all right, and efficiently use the bot. So for helping you do that, that is what the system is able to create. All right, so there are a couple of questions people always ask when it comes to these technologies. A couple of questions like, one question people say, hey, how long will it take for me to start making money? Now, let me tell you this. There are just 2 or 3 videos that you can watch to start making money. And you can complete these videos in an hour or 2. So I tell you, within the first 3 hours, 4 hours of your trading with RoyalQ, you can start making money. All right? Within the first 24 to 48 hours, you can start making money. Super easy. And then some people say, oh, I hope the bot will do all the work for me. And so I ask them, when you buy a blender, does the blender in your house do all the work for you? And this is speaking to the fact that people don't want to do anything. They don't want to learn. They don't want any effort to make money. But I'm going to ask you a simple question. When you buy a blender in your home or a juice mixer, does the juice mixer do all the work for you? Juice mixer does a lot of work, but you know what? You're the one who's going to plug it in. You're the one who's going to put in your fruits. You're the one that's going to cover it. You're the one that's going to click on the on button for you to start blending and extracting and juicing. And when you're done, you're the one that's going to clean up the juice mixer. The juice mixer doesn't clean up itself. Okay, let me use the example of a G-Wagon. So if you buy a G-Wagon, let's just say the G-Wagon is 100 million of your local currency. When you buy the G-Wagon at that cost, would you say the G-Wagon should drive itself? You end up still driving the car, right? You spend so much money to buy that car, but you still end up holding the steering and driving the car. So why is it that when we buy things like our cars, our electronic appliances, we operate them, but when it comes to making money that can save us financially and feed our family, we don't want to operate the technology? So I need you to understand, RoyalQ is a very powerful technology. Like the juicer, it makes your life easy. Like your car, it makes moving around so easy. RoyalQ makes making money on the blockchain very easy, but you have to drive it. You have to understand some few basic settings. You need to know how to operate the bot. because you give the bot instruction. So learn smart instructions to give the bot. So if you're here and looking for a bot that will do all the work for you, you will not learn anything. I'll tell you to just walk away. But if you're someone that can spend 15 minutes a day for a week or two watching a few videos, I tell you, this is going to unlock income generating power that you will keep milking the blockchain till you are 100 years old. Remember, the skill of driving is a little intense the first 1 week or 2 weeks, but once you learn how to drive, you will drive for the rest of your life. So learning how to use the bot to milk the blockchain might take you a week or two to understand a couple of things. But hey, once you got it right, you keep milking. As you keep learning, be open to more learning. You might be surprised in the first 1 week you've made 70% of your money. I know a particular downline that made 70% in the first 1 week. And the person said, oh, I don't want to learn anything again. This is good enough. Now, you have to keep learning because the market is always changing, okay? You have to understand yourself, understand the market, and understand the bot. Somebody else will say, this bot is too expensive. I don't have enough money to get started. You know what? Poor people always know the price for everything. Poor people like to decide the price for everything, but they don't know how to spot value. That is a fact of reality. So if I brought a G-Wagon here that costs 100 million of a local currency, and I decide to sell it at 20 million, a poor person will say, this is too expensive. 20 million is too expensive. Can't you just bring it down? But they do not spot value. So I don't want you to behave like somebody who is mentally poor. I want you to spot value. The value is AI-generated milking of the blockchain from the comfort of your home, where every day you can go into the market and make money and feed your family. That power is immense. And $120 is super affordable. All right. So I want you to really embrace this technology because knowledge is power. Some people say, oh yeah, back in 2021, I met some of your people that were in 2021, they were, in RoyalQ, and then suddenly they say RoyalQ is not working. What happened? Now, back in 2021, many of these people came with a Ponzi mentality to RoyalQ. They thought it was a Ponzi scheme that you just come in, put your money, and walk away. That's not what we do here. We are a skill-based system where you just need a few minutes to watch how to drive your RoyalQ bot in the market. So you need to understand the bot, understand how the market moves, and drive the bot to maximize the market movement in your favor. It takes a few minutes or hours to learn. Now, these people didn't want to learn. They were Ponzi. They just love Ponzi. And, after 3 months, they said, oh, I don't think it's going to work. Let's go to the next Ponzi scheme. And they went to the next Ponzi scheme. Then they lost their money in the next Ponzi scheme. Then they went to another Ponzi scheme. They lost their money in the next Ponzi scheme. They went to 10 more Ponzi schemes. They lost their money in 10 more Ponzi schemes. Guess what? The money they had in RoyalQ, they never lost it. All right? So RoyalQ is a system that you need to embrace to change your story. Remember that you need to be patient for your entry. You need to be good at risk management, and you need to have the capability to control your emotions. If you do this while using your bot, you're going to make lots of money. And now I have a challenge for you. The challenge is that you get started with us and take 300 trades. Yes, 300 trades. Why 300 trades? Like I told you back in 2021, these people, they didn't want to take even 20 trades. They just wanted to they didn't want to learn anything. I said take 300 trades so you can see the power of the bot in your life. Now, let me show you what's possible with $100. If you have $100 and you tell yourself, every trade should give me 2%, and you take 300 trades, your $100 will turn to $37,000 in 300 trades. I'm not telling you that when you make 100% profit, you cannot take some money out. You can take your money out anytime to enjoy yourself. By the way, remember your capital and profits remains in your exchange account, right? In your blockchain bank account. So it's there for you. You can just convert it to cash anytime you want, feed your family. But here he's just trying to describe what's possible with $100 in compounding mode of 300 trades. Now, if you have $500 and you decide that every trade should give you 2%, that $500 can transform to $189,000. That is the power of compounding. And also, if you have $1,000 and you take 300 trades, taking just 2% per trade, you're going to unlock an income of $379,000. All of this is possible for you in RoyalQ if you decide to trade with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a life-changing journey. This is a money-making machine. Very affordable. By the way, let me tell you a secret. If this bot is $500, I will still buy it. This is a powerful system, and I want you to grab this technology and start your journey to financial sustainability. You'll be able to go on vacations with your family to exotic locations, go on good shopping, have fun, and really experience life the way life is meant to be. All you need is take action today. Get a link from whoever invited you into RoyalQ opportunity. Sign up for free. Activate your bot with $120 and begin the journey. Now, just trading by yourself alone, you can make lots of money. Oh, yes. Just like we described the 300 trades, you can experience financial transformation. But you see, if you can share the opportunity with people, you unlock another aspect of RoyalQ income generating machine from team building. So trading alone can give you a lot of money. 2% daily, 3% daily as you trade per trade. Sometimes a trade might take 2-3 days, 5 days, 2%, 3% per trade. You can generate that money. But you see, when it comes to sharing the opportunity, I want you to just think it's optional. It's optional. It's not compulsory. RoyalQ doesn't even make it a requirement. It's only if you love people, if you care about people. All right. People are drowning financially. People are confused. How am I going to pay my bills? People are walking on the road and thinking. They don't know what to do. Anxiety everywhere. Husbands are in mental chaos. Pressure for how to pay the school fees, how to make ends meet. If you share the opportunity, you fast track your earning part on RoyalQ on the journey to $1,000. By the way, you need to understand that if you introduce 20 of your friends to RoyalQ within 60 days, you will be given $30 bonus for each person, and that is a collective $600 bonus. Yes, $600. That is in your local currency, could be over $1 million of a local currency, depending on the country you live in. $600 is a gift RoyalQ is giving to you for activating 20 of your friends. And if you can achieve this in 60 days, boom, that's a lot of money. Now you can decide that each of your friends that you make $30 from, you give them $10 as cashback. All right, you want to help your friends, right? So RoyalQ has gifted you $30. You can decide, okay, I'm going to give each of my friends $10, and so you give back, out of the $600, you give back $10 per person, $200, and $400 can be yours, and everybody's happy. Your team has high energy. This is what we encourage: sharing the opportunity and doing the cashback gifting. You can do that every 2 months, every 3 months. You can do it constantly. It's your choice. We want people to share the opportunity and to create an exciting team for themselves. Building your RoyalQ business will help you to operate as an investor. If you remain a trader alone, the day you do not trade, you will not make money. If you are a trader alone, the day you do not trade, you will not make money. But if you are a team builder, if you just invite 20 of your friends, gradually you will find out that one day you're making so much money even though you are not trading, because that is the way the business is modeled. The more successful your teammates are in trading, the blessings they become to you. So I want you to step into the investor mode of RoyalQ and maximize. When you do this, you'll be making money from your trading, and then you'll be making money from the trading of other people in your structure. That is the RoyalQ business model. So when you activate this model, you could suddenly realize that you are somebody that is making $10 a day, $50 a day, sometimes $500 a day, or even $1,000 a day, depending on the size of your team. Yes, you could make $700 to $1,000 on many days as you build your team. So who wouldn't want that money? And this money is independent of your own personal trading. So that's why I tell people, share the opportunity and squeeze the RoyalQ business earning model from both sides. Milk it from your trading and also from the team building, potential. A lot of people say, I don't like talking to people. I don't like stressing myself. Listen, if you do what's easy now, your future might be hard. But if you do what's hard now, your future might be easy. So why not begin to build a real system, a business around a real system that is tested and trusted with a sound model, not a Ponzi scheme, all right? Not a 3-month business, a business that will last for decades, all right? That will be here for life. Why not build a business around that model and change the financial trajectory of your home? Now, this is a slide showing you an example of somebody who has made $800,000 from building a team in RoyalQ. He has taken some of this money and converted to trading capital. But this is someone who has made $800,000 in 4 years plus of this opportunity. Now, guess what? The 2 screenshots on your screen here have a space of 30 days. It was $800,000 at one of the screenshots, and shared the screenshot after 30 days, and he had made an extra $14,000. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine 30 days, 1 month, making $14,000. In your local currency, that could be over 22, 24 million naira or thereabout. So just imagine making that in 1 month, because he started to build the business and built it full time and went all out. And he has a great team. So this is why I tell you, your journey to $1 million can start with your team of 20. But then when you start, don't be distracted by those shiny objects or Ponzi schemes. They will always come in one way or the other to destroy and deny you of your destiny. When you keep taking your friends to those 3-month businesses, 2-month businesses that keep crashing, they lose their trust in you. So why not focus on helping your team succeed on a platform that is scalable, reliable, that has stood the test of time? Now, but you might be a worker, you have a job, you cannot be, building full time. Now, this is an account of someone who also built this opportunity for just 5 hours every week. All right. You can build for less than that if you want to, but I'm just showing you an example of somebody that dedicates 5 hours every week for the past 3 years, 4 years of this opportunity. This person has been able to generate over $76,000, and the account has also been able to make over $14,000 in 1 year. Because a screenshot was taken at the 1st of January 2024, and this person took another screenshot after 1 year and realized that, hey, I made $14,000 in 1 year, working just 5 hours a week. So my question to you is this: 5 hours a week, 1 hour a day, right? Monday to Friday, for example, or 5 hours on Saturday, or 5 hours on Sunday, or anyhow you want to model it, it's at your pace. Just 5 hours a week to make, working for a year or 2 years, and then begin to make 22 million of your local currency or $14,000 every year. If you want that, type 5H in the chat box, because I want to know how many of you here will be willing to dedicate 5 hours. All right. How many of you here will be willing to dedicate 5 hours a week, all right, for a short period of time to be able to benefit yourself and your family? I really want you to, drop that in the chat box, because a lot of people, they don't understand the power of this kind of marvelous opportunity. Just 5 hours a week. I want to know, 5H, how many of you? Yeah, I can see a couple of 5Hs. Let me put mine, because I want to just be someone who works 5 hours a week and generates income that can outperform my paid job. That is what we're telling you here to do. All right. And we guide you on how to do this. All right. We guide you on how to do this. We give you support. And we want you to know that this money is going to be a blessing to you and your family. Imagine that you decide that, 5 hours a week, when I come back from my job by 6 o'clock, 7 to 8 p.m., I build my business and I make an extra 25 million naira. I use that to finance my vacation. This is what you can do with your RoyalQ opportunity. All right. But it's your choice, it's optional. You can decide to do it. We're here to support you if you decide to do it. And once you do it, you begin to be someone who can go for luxury shopping. Yeah. You can go buy some expensive branded, outfit. You can decide to begin to taste some of the good things of life. Go on vacation, do some shopping, and it's all from your RoyalQ business. All of this is very possible. And I want you to experience this in your life. Luxury lifestyle. That is a trading lifestyle. Wouldn't you like to go to the LV shop and pick yourself an LV shoe? Wouldn't you like to go to those top brands and pick something for yourself and for your family, just to show that, yes, I am moving forward as a reminder of your determination and decision to deliver your family and your generation out of poverty? This is what we encourage you to do. All right? A trading lifestyle deserves its reward. So I want you to remember this. You've joined this presentation, you've heard the presentation, it's super exciting, but some people will keep analyzing for the next 1 year. I don't want you to be that kind of person. This is not something you keep analyzing on. You need to get in and get started. All right? Don't give up on yourself. I know the hardest part of this opportunity is the beginning, when you're analyzing to get started. Because when you're analyzing, you realize that in your village, you are the only person that is on the blockchain. You are the only one that is understanding the blockchain. And in your family, no other person talks about crypto, just you. And then you're just wondering, are you sure this is for me? Maybe I should just behave like how the rest of people in my village behave. I don't think my village people want me to get involved in the blockchain. All right. You might have all sorts of negativity. You might be saying, this is working for people, but maybe it's not working for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand that this works. It will work for you. Like the staircase on this screen. The first staircase is the hardest. The second one is short. Third one is short. Every other staircase is super short and easy to go through. So I want you to begin to really, really open your mind to the possibility and the ease of running this opportunity. There are 3 habits that keep people poor. And I don't want you to have those habits. Habit number 1, blame. Poor people will always blame government. They will blame other people for their financial situation. I want you today, for attending this session, to take extreme ownership of your financial destination. Forget about what your government is doing. Take extreme ownership and tell yourself, I blame myself for my financial situation. I don't blame government. I don't blame the politicians. I blame myself. When you take that extreme ownership and take the responsibility, you realize that the power to transform your finances is in your control. So break free of the blame game, which is the first habit that keeps people poor. The second habit that keeps people poor is not investing in their skills. Poor people always love to go to work. They go to work, come back from work, and they do nothing to develop themselves. They don't spend money to train themselves on a desired skill set. That is what poor people do. I don't want you to do that. I want you to spend time and energy and money to develop yourself on skill set that will help you on the blockchain. Poor people also do not understand money. They hoard money. They say, oh, I've made $30 from activating this downline. Why should I give him $10 as cash back? They just hold it. That's the reluctance to do that is a kind of sign that you might be having poverty mentality. Let me tell you this. Money is energy. And it's energy like a stream of water. A water or river that suddenly becomes stagnant will become a mess. Dead insects, dead animals will be there. Mosquitoes. But when the river is flowing, that kind of decadence will not exist. When money is flowing, you will see that it will keep coming to your life. So holding on to money and holding it will not help you. So get activated on RoyalQ. Begin giving people $10 cash back as they activate, just to excite them of their journey. And begin to invest yourself to develop your skills in trading and take ownership of every financial decision you take and your financial destiny. Now, I told you 3 traits of the poor. Now, let me tell you 3 lessons that you can learn from billionaires, as explained by a Shark Tank host. He said billionaires are obsessed about their skill set. Billionaires don't know everything about technical world or science. They don't know so many things. But you see, the skill sets where they make money from, they are obsessed about it. And you can see Bill Gates there. He always reads. You have to be obsessed about your skill set. Whatever skill set you say, this is a skill set I want to spend the rest of my life doing, you have to be obsessed. Rich people, billionaires, also are curious. When you tell them, this is how I do this, how I make money, they say, oh, really? Let me learn about it. Let me find out. How does it work? So I want you to be curious as you listen to this presentation about RoyalQ. I want you to be curious enough to give it a shot. And billionaires are also disciplined. They want to be healthy, so they exercise. Fit body, fit mind, and fit business. So as you decide to build your RoyalQ business, remember to work out a little bit. Keep your body fit, keep your mind fit, and keep your business fit. You have two options after listening to this presentation. Option one is to do nothing. Walk away and say, I don't trust the blockchain. I don't trust RoyalQ. If you do that, you are taking a decision to continue to struggle in your life financially. You're taking a decision to keep arguing with your spouse every time they say, oh, honey, I want that bag. The bag is 200K. You keep arguing. Why you want to waste money? Why you want to waste money in buying bags when you can buy food for the family? You want to keep arguing for the rest of your life if you decide to do nothing. You want to keep giving excuses to your kids why they can't go to the good schools, why you can't get them to have fun. You want to be a dumb, stupid slave. You want to keep going to 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life, just without doing anything for yourself, continue to be a dumb, stupid slave. That's the decision if you decide to do nothing. But hey, I don't want that for you. I want you to take option B. B is better for you. Activate RoyalQ in your life and begin the journey to make your first $1,000 from trading. Then activate team building and begin a journey to, earning from the other side of team building in RoyalQ. And before you know it, when you combine the two earnings, you realize that the things that used to give you tension no more gives you tension. The expenses that used to give you a lot of headache no more give you headache. And you become a financially stable person and you move towards financial sustainability. Grab option B, get started today. We will support you. We have lots of free trainings. We have members coaching calls, conference calls. We have an interactive lively group. We have signals that we share several times a week for you to trade profitably. We have leadership trainings. We have coaches and mentors training. We hold you by the hand to ensure you succeed. So it's time for you to start living your dreams and put an end to living your fears. Oh, what if I do this? What if it will fail? What if? Stop living your fears. Begin to live your dreams. This screen is my final screen. How can you become a billionaire in 10 years? Well, with RoyalQ, it's possible. Think big. Stop thinking small. Stop saying I will only trade. Start thinking big. What if I build a business out of this? What kind of team do I want to build? Start thinking big. Then show initiative and never procrastinate. If you got to do something, do it immediately. Show initiative and never procrastinate. So get back to whoever invited you today. Activate this board, get started with us, and begin that journey that will take you to $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a life-changing opportunity. You don't want to waste it. Stay sharp, embrace technology, embrace the blockchain, milk the blockchain for the benefit of you and your family.